Hello everyone. Today we will take lecture 2 about types of math question in digital SAT. Question types in SAT math. Multiple choice questions, grid N questions. There are two types of question in SAT exam. First, we talk about multiple choice questions. In this case, of type of the questions, 80% like multiple choice question has four multiple choices from A to D. You must click on the correct answer in the exam. For example, if 3x minus 2y equal 13 and x plus y equal 1, then x plus y equal what number? Take care, the question doesn't ask about what is x and what is y, but ask about what is xy. So in that you must see what is the question asked about. So the solution. First of all, this type of system of equations is called two simultaneous equations. They are containing two variables, x and y. Now we want to use the elimination method to solve this type of questions. There are three types of solution, as we know, by graphing and get the intersection point of the two lines. Number two, elimination method. Number two, substitution method. This type of question, the easier method will be elimination method. So if you look at, we will name the equation 1 and the equation 2 and multiply equation 2 by 2. Why? Because if you multiply the second equation by 2 and make adding of the two equations, so negative 2y and 2y will be cancelled. So multiply second equation by 2. So add the two the first equation and the new equation, so y will be eliminated. So 5x equals 15, then x equals 3, and from 2 we can get the value of y, which is will be negative 2. Now we will look at the question. We can underline this requirement or circle. So xy, you multiply 3 times negative 2, which is negative 6. So the final answer will be choice A. Example number 2. This like medium level in the SAT exam. If 2 times 4 power x plus 3 times 4 power x plus 5 times 4 power x plus 6 times 4 power x equals 4 times power 12 plus 4 times 12 plus 4 times 12 power 12 plus 4 power 12. Then x what the value? What will be the value? So in this case of question, for advanced math or the clever student will take GCF as a common factor from left hand side and right hand side. So we can take 4 power x as a GCF from the left hand side. So what will be the answer becomes 4 power x open bracket 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 6 equals, when you add these two numbers in between parentheses, you will get 16. So 16 times 4 power x, this is the left hand side will be. The second hand side, we can take 4 power 12 as a common factor. Also 4 power 12 open bracket 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So add the 4 ones, so you will get 4. So the right hand side will be 4 power 12 times 4. You can equate the two sides by each other. 4 power 2 times 4 power x equals 4 power 12 times 4. We can apply the adding of the power for the same base. When we multiply the same base, you must add the powers. So left hand side will be 4 power x plus 2 equals 4 power 13. Okay, so since base equal base, then the power equal power. This is a rule in the exponent lesson. If the base equals the base, then the power equals the power. So x plus 2 equals 13. Subtract 2, so x will be 11. So the choice, the correct answer will be D. Roman numerical multiple choice. Special kind of multiple choice question on the SAT uses Roman numerals. This equation represents three separate statements labeled with the Roman numerals I, double I, and triple I. Your task is to evaluate each of these three statements in its own to determine if it could be true based on the information in the problem. You Importantly, you must consider each one independently of the others. After deciding which statements could true, you then select the answer. It shows that lists the correct combination of those Roman numerals. Example about this idea: two sides of triangle measure 4 and 9. Which the following could represent the number of square unit in the area of the triangle: 6, 18, or 20, and the four multiple choice: 1 only, I only, double I only, I and double I only, double I and triple I only. Solution. This need a special triangle area. This special triangle area formula is called Heron's formula. Let us let the perimeter of P, the semi-perimeter S, is P over 2. And first of all, you will get the perimeter of triangle. You know the perimeter of triangle sum of sides. So divide by 2 to get S. This S will be as a part from the formula of the area of triangle, where P equals A plus B plus C, the three sides of triangle. So triangle inequality said that any sides in triangle must be greater than the difference between the other two sides and less than the sum of the other two sides. And in this case, the area formula, which you must know for solve this question: square root S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C. Take care, S is a half of the perimeter of triangle. Consider A 4 in our example, and C is 9. So B between the difference of 9 and 4, which is 5, and the sum of 9 plus 4 is 13. So the third side must be between 5 and 13. Not equal to 5 and not equal to 13, but between them. If we take a number between 5 and 13, the minimum one will be 6 because B greater than 5. So we get the perimeter in this case 6 plus 4 plus 9. And the maximum number, we consider it like 12. So 12 plus 4 plus 9. So the perimeter of this triangle must be from 19, between 19 and 25. So maybe 18, maybe until 24. So the S, the value of S, which we denoted before, that S is half the perimeter, so divided all of the sides of triangle of inequalities, like divide by 2. So 9.5 less than S less than 12.5. Now we can get the minimum area. We can get it by applying the formula 10.8, and also applying the maximum area will be 52.8. So the area limits will be between 10.8 and 52.8. So if we look at the answers, we will accept 18 and 20. So we will choose answer D. This is a hard question. Now we will talk about grade N question. This means without multiple choices. You will solve the question and write in a suitable space in the exam. Digital SAT exam, you will see the box like click the answer or write the answer inside this box. Example 4. This shape is called semicircle O above. Chord CD, CD is called the chord, as you studied before, is parallel to diameter AB, as you see. AB, which is the diameter, 26. So we can get the radius as a follow. So the radius will be 13. And the distance between CD from the center of the circle is 5. If you drop from the center of circle to CD perpendicular, this distance will be 5. Find the length of the chord CD. First of all, we do some construction on the figure. So we'll draw the radius from C to O, joining between O and C. This is the radius, and have 26, so I put 13. And the distance from the center to the chord will be 5, so I draw like right angle triangle, as you see. Now we can get the length of the half of CD. So we apply Pythagorean theorem. We can get the third side, which is 12. So double 12 CD will be 24. Last question about gradient. Absolute 2 minus x between 4 and 5. And the x less than 0. This means x will be negative. What is one possible value of absolute x? Take care. Not x, but absolute x. Okay? So first of all, use trial and error to choose a number. If you by negative value, or by negative sign, I mean, if you put in a set of x, so satisfies this inequality, like between 4 and 5. So if you put negative 1, maybe. If you put negative 2, maybe right. But no, because must satisfy greater than 4 and less than 5. So you can choose negative 2, because if you the previous answer were wrong, because 3 not greater than 4. So something wrong in the choice. But if you put negative 2.5, so 2 minus negative 2.5, it will be 2 plus 2.5. So 2 plus 2.5 will be 4.5. So 4.5 greater than 4 and at the same time less than 5. Since the